Okay, so hi everybody. This is Patsy. I hope that you can hear me now. Um, I tried to go live a moment ago, and I was told that I couldn't be heard, so I'm trying to refigure it. I'm in the car. I just left my spa appointment, and I wanted to share some things with you guys because I just thought it was a great thing that I experienced today, and I thought it was quite interesting. And maybe you all know about this stuff already, but there might be other people out there like me who are totally new to this type of thing. So, of course, I've had um, massages before. Please let me know if you could see, if you can hear it, if you can hear the feed, because I'm having my iPad is fighting with my telephone, I guess, because they're both in the car with me. Um, but anyway, and I don't have any room on this the telephone to be doing anything. I didn't want to waste a little bit of space that's left. So anyway, I was gifted by my son a day at the spa, which I took advantage of. Thanks for letting me know you're here. Can you hear me? Please let me know, um, so I can continue. All right, and thanks for giving us a thumbs up. So anyway, so I decided to take advantage of it, and I decided to get a Swedish massage, which is deep tissue, along with a facial, a a quick facial, and then I followed it up at the end. Okay, you can hear it now. Thank you, Kata. And I followed up at the end with a therapeutic foot detox. So, this is their flyer, all right, and it's the Orange Sky Beauty and Body and Beauty Bar, and this is in Valley Stream, New York. So if you are close to that area, please feel free to contact them and just mention that you heard it on my channel because they're getting ready to run some specials, and maybe you can take advantage of it. But in any case, I spent a total of I want to say $62, including tips for both technicians. So I think it was well worth it. So I had a deep tissue Swedish um, massage, and that was for an hour. And the facial, my mini facial, for half an hour. And they have memberships also that you can have membership for like $60 a month. And even if you skip a month, you don't lose it. You can just roll over. And if you're going to be out in town or go away, it's no big deal. You can have two. You can like if you were away and you missed two, you can just do two in the next month, or you can gift them to a friend. They're transferable. And I think I'm going to do that the next time I set up. All right. The only thing is you have to pay for the first appointment and the last appointment up front. And God forbid something were to happen to you and you didn't get to the last appointment 20 years from now, someone else can use it as long as, they know about it, they can, prove that they're part of their family, then, they can take advantage of it also. So I think that's pretty cool. And this is my third time going to this particular spa. And the owner, gentleman's name is Kevin, and he and his wife and his daughter run it, and it is comparable to Nordstrom's, because I used to be a regular at Nordstrom's back in the day, and very comfortable, very, just zen, that's all. They also do um, makeup parties for weddings. They do eyelashes, and they do body contouring. But anyway, there's one thing here called, they do hot stone treatments too if you're into that. Um, a body contouring with Cavi Lipo, um, $99 for the first treatment, and you're guaranteed to lose between 2 and 8 inches. Okay, so it helps you trim inches and tighten skin, but you can't just do the treatment and think that's going to be it. You got to do the work. At least drink the water, or take a couple of walks to help, you know, tighten up the skin or whatever it is that you're concerned about. Um, there's parking, free parking, up to 2 hours, public parking across the street, and it's right on the main road on Rockaway Avenue. It's non-smoking, and like I said before, they have a massage with cannabis oil. All right, and they have medical massages too. But the therapeutic foot detox. So you put your feet in a tub of water. The water is warm, or as hot as you can take it, I guess. And there's an element, like an electric thing, that they lower into it and it's attached to a machine, along with your being attached to your wrist, like a pulse, like a like high blood pressure machine, but not that tiny. I mean, not that big. It's a little tiny thing that goes across your wrist, and it's supposed to be on your pulse point. And put your foot in the water. They add salt. I asked them, was it any particular kind of salt? And they said, no, it could be regular table salt. If you want to use a different kind of salt, you can, but it's fine. And not a lot. Within moments of sitting in this solution of salt water, and this machine is called a CELSPA, CELSPA, I believe it is called. You start to see the water change color. And according to what color the water eventually changes to, or whether there are little flecks, different colors, it's saying which part of your body or what organ they are drawing, they're detoxing, drawing negative toxins from your system. And it's half an hour, and it was $35. And when I tell you, and there's a chart that has a different color, so you can see where the toxins are coming from. It can even tell if you have a yeast infection. It'll turn the water white and foamy. So different ones, of course, the liver is most common, and so that comes orange, but then it comes brown. It can have red flecks in it, different parts of your body. And I just thought that was so interesting. So I did the facial, with the mini facial, all right, and I haven't had that type of thing there. I guess it was some kind of microabrasion, but like light, because I was only in for half an hour, and she was urging me to come back and get more done to get rid of, I guess, dark areas on my face. So I'll think about that. But I felt good. And then the Swedish full body massage was just exquisite, and it was nice. Private, nice and private. They do have couples areas, so you can have a couples massage, and they have prices on that too. And I just thought it was wonderful. So, if you're in the area, it would be worth your while to make that appointment and come and see them. They're open 7 days a week. Sundays by appointment every other Sunday. And you can get an appointment. They're very professional. They have an email notification system that will get back to you and let you confirm. And like I said, there are different packages, and they have a membership program. And I think that I might just sign up for that because I deserve it. But they do melt-away herbal hibernation wraps, seaweed play body wraps, body scrubs, micro-needling, a back facial. That's interesting. And you just have to make sure that you do a 24-hour cancellation, and credit card over the phone. I mean, over the internet or over the phone, I guess. Oh, they do eyelash extensions also, and you can get that part of a service, a 30-minute aromatherapy massage with a 30-minute cleansing facial, and eyelash extensions with brow shaping, infrared sauna with LED light therapy, or an exfoliating body scrub or detox body wrap. So you can choose any of those three services for $150. And then they have a sampler, and that's for $99, and you get 30 minutes aromatherapy and 30-minute facial. So if you just want to come out and try it, they also do groups and things like that. But I just thought this was so, I feel so relaxed, and I felt so relaxed. All right, and it was well deserved, I believe, and I believe we all deserve days like that. So, if you can afford it, make the time to treat yourself, divine feminines and divine masculines, and get a massage from a professional. Now, if you can't afford that, no worries. Get some massage oil. You can buy them at, I'm sure, the CVS, Walgreens. I know you can order it on the internet, on Amazon. And I'm starting the Amazon partnership, so I'll be including that. I guess is one of the things that I link to once I get it set up. I'm trying to get things set up for next year, folks. And treat yourself, and you know, do whatever you can. Give yourself a bubble bath. Have your partner rub you down. With the massage oil. If you can't find a friend, ask a parent, one of your kids. Just even if it's just to rub your back. And if you get the lavender oil, you put a little bit of it on your scalp, and on your third eye, right? And lavender is soothing, and it'll open you up and maybe help you not to be as nervous, maybe, or having any expectations, so that you can just relax and be open. Set it up with some incense and your favorite music, or you can put on spa music in your home, and there are all kinds of videos on YouTube that have that type of background music, or anything that you would like. But do something nice for yourself, because you deserve it. It's the end of the year. We have been working more than hard. We have been doing, following the guidance of spirit, okay? And this journey is not easy, especially for those of us who are dealing with partners who are being, not interested, being resistant, haven't awakened yet, or have made a choice not to go this route with their life choice, and that's their right. That doesn't change our mission. So if you're choosing to stay on the journey that has nothing to do with any twin flame to begin with, okay? Because this is always about you and your relationship with the divine, then you deserve to treat yourself something. And I know that the collective has been blessed, okay? I know that. I believe that. That we're getting little blessings, little, here and there. Those of us who have been overgiving and not receiving, I know that starting to see changes to that. Maybe you're getting gifts because it's the season, reason for the season, whatever. Or maybe you're just getting money, inheritances, hitting the lottery, buying a lotto tickets, Powerball, whatever. Be careful when you hit. Make sure that you call a financial advisor. Find out what the laws are in your state as far as letting the whole world know that you have hit the lottery. You may want to turn off your cell phone for a couple of months, or change your cell phone number altogether if they put it in the newspaper or if it's on television, because you know you're going to start having cousins of cousins of cousins and their friends calling you and asking you for change. Um, don't waste your money bailing folks out of jail unless, you know, it's like for the cause. But, you know, be careful, right? People take advantage of your niceness. And do what it is that you have to do. Do all that you're going to do. If you want to tithe, my suggestion is, just my suggestion, take that 10%, put it in a little savings account to the side for the church until you get all of your business straight. And when all of the things that you know that you wanted to do, buy a new house or pay off your mortgage or get a car, whatever, take a trip, whatever, hospital bills, whatever is outstanding that you know that you want to get rid of that, make sure all of those bills are cleared up first, the lawyers, the accountants, all of that. And then you can still give the same 10%, but just hold it for a minute. It's better for you to hold on to it than the church, unless the church burnt down or some, you know, dire emergency. But make sure, because you don't want to turn around and give that money to the church and then you need it and you can't get it. You know, you can't get any help. That's just a suggestion, because I was watching something about that. Yana Van Zandt had a client that happened to, and she had already given the money to the church, and when she needed help after a series of unfortunate events, she couldn't find anybody to. I think we're back. Yes, we are. All right. So the other thing I wanted to share with you guys today, I had ordered a deck of Romance Angel Oracle cards because they get worn out more than anything, and I wanted to have two decks, one for when I'm at home and one when I go and do private readings, or just to carry with me for, you know, these type of moments when I'm out and I want to, you know, pull some cards, because I get like that sometimes. Excuse me, folks. And I ordered them, and they came in the mail. Now, this is the second extra deck I had ordered. Previous extra deck that I had ordered, the cards were stuck together. They're gilded, right? But when I took them out of the box, 4 cards were missing. I thought that they had stuck together, but actually they were just missing from the deck, you know, and it was supposed to be a new deck, but I don't know what that was about. I, you know, let the deck sit. Oh, sorry. The deck sit, and sorry about that. I've let the deck sit for a moment, and months gone back to it, and still missing the same cards. So I said, okay, just order another deck. What are the chances that the same cards are missing? I'll just, you know, stick them in and have an extra deck. Well, I did, and lo and behold, this is what came. Yes, these are the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and it was a brand new deck, sealed, but they are tiny, like a Kipper deck. Okay? Actually, I think it's smaller than a Kipper deck. What? I'm trying to hold it here, but it is like use both my hands. Just be patient with me, folks. I know there's traffic, and that's why I'm not rushing to start driving. Okay, so this is this is the Kipper deck, and this is the Romance Angel deck. So, tiny, okay? I don't have a regular Oracle deck, a larger deck, so you can see. Okay. Stop calling my phone if you see me online. Let it alone. You're not helping me. Okay? And don't text me either. I'll talk to you when I get home. Maybe. I've had my cell phone off for a couple of days now, so I don't want to be bothered just because of this phone. I need to just spend some alone time. So this is the Whispers of Love deck, and these are the Romance Angel cards that I got. Well, I did take them out, and they are indeed the same cards. And they are also gilded. as the normal deck is. I just got these before I left the house to come to this appointment. And so we do have the same cards. Everything's the same. hmm Now, the only thing, there's no guidebook. That's the difference. There's no guidebook, so you have your guidebook from your large deck. And if you don't have a larger deck, you can, you do it intuitively, or I'm sure there's enough readers on YouTube or people that you've seen use these cards that you can know what the message is without the guidebook, okay? You're going to let your intuition tell you the message anyway, okay? But I didn't see any duplicates, so I think I'm good, but they were stuck together, and they're very, very light, but they are gilded on the side in gold, which I love, right? Gold gilding on the side. Please give us another thumbs up if you're here so that other people will know that I'm doing this, right? So, I think they're cute, though, and I think I like them, and I think I'm going to make these my traveling cards. They shuffle real well, shuffle very well. I like them, so. But, just in case you get on to order these, because I know at this point these cards, the regular size, I've seen them as like in the hundreds because they're a collector's item now because Doreen Virtue is no longer affiliated with oracle cards and such. She has taken her journey on another path, and that is no problem. That's her right, all right? But that doesn't take away from the messages and the popularity of the deck. So be careful if you go on, I think this was Amazon. It could have been Hay House, but I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. And it was regular, like $13 or 12 or 11, something like that. It was reasonable, but it's because it's the little deck. Because the regular size older deck, I've seen as much as $200 for a new one because I guess they're out of print, so they're jacking up the prices. So if you have these decks at home, even though I'm sure they're all dog ears, just make sure that you hold on to it, because it might take you a while to get another deck, right? But these are really cute and tidy, and I wanted to share that with you. So I know I have been a bad reader, and I haven't done anything for you all in a couple of weeks, as far as astrological readings and such, right? Love readings. So, let's pull the cards for whoever comes by, whoever stops by and has patience with me through this video once it's uploaded. Let's, but I'm so relaxed. That was such a good thing to do. I'm going to, the next time I book, I'm going to book a membership, and I'm going to make this a regular part of my life. Right? I'm not going to say that I'm going to change my eating habits. That's something I'll have to decide to do on my own, and that's what they said. If you do it because somebody else is making you do it, you're not going to stick with it. But if you decide that, like I can decide I don't want to eat pork except that between Thanksgiving and New Year's, and maybe that's how I'll start, but maybe by the time that time of the year comes around, I won't feel like that, I'll be fine, but not to push myself. That's why I don't make New Year's resolutions and things like that. It's just putting undue pressure on yourself, one day at a time, like anything else. So, right now, it's Sagittarius season, right? So, happy birthday, Sag. And let's pull a card. What is the message? What is the message that we have for Sagittarius for the rest of the month? Oh, Sagittarius got 11. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Ashe. So that's apropos. All right. Everything has its gift. Believe and look for the blessing in everything, even in the hard lessons. Look for the blessing. Sagittarius, I think that's the message for you for the rest of the month. Okay. Sagittarius. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Everything and everybody, even those things that no longer serve us, came with a gift. Okay, let's get a card for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's get a message for Capricorn. We're now to the end of December. It's the end of the year. Happy New Year for those who come across this in January. Can you get a message for Capricorn? Capricorn. All right. Oh, Capricorn. We got 2. Number 49. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. So Capricorn, maybe there's someone that you, maybe you're finding it hard to say the words that you want to say to express yourself to someone, or perhaps you're just someone who has a hard time expressing their emotions or their love. And if you know that about yourself, then I think what the message is for you is to take some action so that your loved ones will know that you care. And actions can be anything. It could be gifts. It could be a poem, music, a letter, a card, Christmas card, something. Let people know you care through your actions. If you want somebody to know that you love them, then you have to tell them, because people don't want to read your mind and assume anything, because you know what happens. We assume, right? Keep that in mind. Oh, because Capricorn, love is all around you. So you feel it. You feel love from others. And I think what they're saying is that let's work on reciprocation, okay? There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as true. Maybe just acknowledging that you appreciate the fact that someone else can express their love to you is maybe a step in the right direction, okay? So showing gratitude for your loved ones, the love that has been expressed to you, even though you may not be able to articulate your own love. Okay, making it short, not going to do a whole lot. So next we are going to get a card for Aquarius. Now let's make sure that everybody is facing the same way. All right, so for Aquarius, we are going to get a card. Thanks everybody. I'm setting up Patreon also, so maybe I'll upload this paper. Just go too casual for you people. They don't know me like this, right? Okay. Card for Aquarius. I got to do something to launch that. But there'll be different tiers. Membership there. Okay. And we have for Aquarius. First card, number 18. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it's important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So you can be honest without being snide or hurtful. But being honest is also a way to show your love. It's beautiful. And that's number 18. So that is 9, right? 1 and 8 is 9. So this is your ancestors giving you some advice. It's also maybe helpful to bring you to an end of a situation, all right, that you've been dealing with. Maybe there's a stalemate because of someone's dishonesty. Someone is wearing a mask, even though they have love to offer. Maybe they're not being upfront with it. So this is advice. And the second card was number 3. Back to what you love. Back to what you love, Aquarius. Your current situation has given you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. So perhaps you are reconciling, and maybe you're not sure that that's what you really want to do. So it may be necessary it is necessary to be honest. And 18 is 9, and this is 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 3, creation, communication. So maybe you can build a new type of dynamic with someone by being honest and deciding if this is exactly what you want to do for the next couple of months, weeks, years, the rest of your life. So this is something that you're returning to. Maybe you're returning home. Maybe you have to make a decision of a work opportunity. But this may be a stalemate. It's going to give you an opportunity to be honest about what you truly feel and express that to whomever else is affected. So, Aquarius, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get started. Pisces. One card, Spirit, please. This is supposed to be quick. Ready? And I guess I'll have to time stamp this when I get back, unless somebody does it in the meantime. Hey, Bianca, how are you? Happy Merry Christmas. Happy December. All right, so Pisces, of course, here we go. 2 cards. Oh. So the first one, Pisces, you get is number 23. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. This could also be talking about starting to love yourself, starting to care for yourself. Thanks. Please give us a thumbs up so that other people know you're here too, that we're here, and they can watch these messages as I give them. Take a chance on love. When you start to love, our lives change forever. So this could be about self-love, pampering yourself, just like I did, okay? And maybe if you make this part of your routine, I got 2 and 2 right now when I said that. Maybe if you make some self-care part of your routine, it'll change your life. But this is also talking about taking a chance to be open, all right? To listen to your intuition and your guide, and set forward on towards your destiny. I know there's going to be parts of this video you probably not going to see my face. It's fine. And the second card that came from Pisces is do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. So, take a chance on love and give your attention to someone else. Maybe you're going to be facing a situation within the near future, or whenever you come across this, where you are, for somebody you're going to get proposed to, or get an opportunity to move in with someone that's going to cause you to have to expand your family, or expand your circle of friends, or take more time interacting with people than you normally do. Maybe some of you have been a little cocooned because you're vulnerable. You feel vulnerable. Pisces is very intuitive, so there may be some of you who are picking up, who are susceptible to other people's energies, and so you kind of keep yourself safe by spending more time with yourself. And I think that they're saying is you're fine. You're protected, all right, and they want you to take a chance on love and do something for someone else. So be part of the community, a part of the family, all right? Take your attention away from your fears and be open to other opportunities, family circles. So that may be relevant to some of you. Pisces, Aries. Yes. One card, Spirit. Thank you so much for Aries. Please one card, Spirit, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Get some advice for them till the end of the year, or the beginning of the year, until I get around to pulling more cards. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One card, please. What is the message for Aries? What is the message? Okay, we have be willing to express your love. Be willing to express your love. This is like a page of tough energy. So you've been learning and you've been listening. It says when we express love, we begin to receive more love. So talk about being reciprocal. Okay? When you open yourself up to love, when you allow people to know how you feel, then you allow people to feel your love and give you more love. Usually, in healthy relationships, when you express your love to someone, it's reciprocated in kind, or at least you get some kind of positive response, or some response at all. Some folks out there, you can tell them that you love them, and you don't get an answer at all. You don't even get a thank you. They may even say something like, "Oh, I know," that kind of stuff. But that's their problem. You need to be willing to express your love and just see what happens. 2 and 2. Again, thanks everybody. Keep giving us some thumbs up so that other folks will know that we're here. Aries, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus, can I get a card for Taurus? What is the message? Taurus. Oh, the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Okay, more like there's more going on than meets the eye. The heart of the matter. Recognize what this is all about. So look past what is on the surface. Look at things from a higher perspective, right? Don't get caught up in the, thoughts and, all the monkey madness that goes on in your brain when you're overthinking things, Taurus. But look at what, look at things from other people's perspectives. Okay? See what's really going on. Maybe someone had an outburst, all right? Or maybe you haven't spoken to someone, maybe someone ghosted you, and maybe you're feeling some kind of way about it, but maybe something else happened and you just don't know. And maybe there's no way for them to contact you. Someone could be sick in the hospital. I know. That pulls up that, over worry. But it could be that you find out later that someone was actually unable to use the telephone or unable to reach out to you. They had some kind of family emergency. Maybe a phone died, like mine is about to, right? Maybe the phone burned out or they didn't pay their bill and they can't get on the phone. There are more things going on. So don't take things at face value. Don't take things personally at first. There may be other reasons for whatever's happening around you. Also, for the lesson in everything that's happening, positive or negative, especially the negative things. What is it that I was meant to learn from this experience? And accept it, process it, receive it, acknowledgement, release it, keep it moving. Okay, so now we are Gemini. All right, let's Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Can we get a message for Gemini from the Whispers of Love text? What's the message for Gemini? Thanks for hanging in there with me, Kata. I know that you're still here. I appreciate it. All right. Okay. It says, two of these came out together, so I got to take them. 17 and 25. 17 says, have patience. Yeah. Love is patient and kind always. Always patient, always kind. Even when you're dealing with narcissism. But have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Be patient with yourself also. See, because you see your own reflection when you look in the water. So it's not just about having patience with others. It's also about having patience with yourself and having patience with the divine. Right? They know better than any of us what they're doing. And we just need to let go and let things take their course, knowing that whatever happens is in your best interest. Second card you got was romance. Romance number 25, 2 and 5 and 7. So this is 17, which is 8, and this is 7. 7 and 8. Progress. Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Spend some time with the person you love. Maybe this is something about going out dancing. All right, or being romance and accepting the romance. So for some of you, you need to have patience, and others of you need to take action. Not just because it's the holiday time, but just because this is how you feel. Romantic and fun and youthful. And when they finally come, after all your patience, be kind. Because you are loved. Therefore, you are always kind and patient. Remember, is it true? Is it kind? And is it necessary before you say what you really want to say? And that includes saying those things to yourself also, because a lot of us give ourselves negative self-talk. So, is it true? Is it kind? And is it necessary? Is it um, doesn't live up to that criteria, just leave it alone. Write it down, make a note of it, and just don't say anything at the moment. And just okay. Now, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Ooh, this is number 45. 45 is again a 9. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So, Cancer, if you have been holding back from expressing your feelings to someone, or you were under the impression that they just knew it without you saying it, or you said it a long time ago, mumbled it under your breath, and you think that, it is still permeating. It could be, but it may be that you haven't been making the effort that goes along with the emotion. And maybe by being supportive of someone, because we said earlier that actions do speak louder than words. So if you are one of the Cancerians, or this resonates with you, that have a hard time expressing themselves, right? If they're going into your shell, be supportive. You know how to do that, Cancer. You're about family, right? You're about comfort and a refuge, right? So you know how to provide support. It's very good. And the 45 is a 9, meaning, again, a message from your ancestors. Also means maybe this is a way to end stalemate also. So making an effort to show that you care, even when you are reluctant to say things, okay? Someone else may be telling you things and you're not sure of what to say, even though you know your feelings and you have intentions. Make an effort to show it. Take one step toward your love, and I'm sure that they'll take a couple of steps towards you. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, because I see that arrow in his hand. Or it could be a water sign. But you're a water sign. So, Cancer, and now we go to Leo. Leo, 4833. Leo. The card for Leo. I know if I stop doing the shuffle, just pick cards up. But this is how they tell me to do it, folks. I can't help it. I try. I did get some cards the other day that I said I was going to. Those are not new cards. This is my room deck here. But I ended up shuffling them too. Come on, Leo. This is just who I am, folks. If I take too long, then I guess I'm not the reader for you. Or you can allow yourself the luxury of relaxing and sitting down and getting the messages, even if you have to take it in pieces. Okay, Leo, express yourself through gifts. What is this, a Christmas deck all of a sudden? Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So, you're in a situation that you don't know how to express yourself, Leo. Give them a gift, and it could be a small token. A gift can be a card, a Christmas card, that you've taken the time to go to the store and pick out specifically, not just the one in the box that you're giving out to all the people in the office, or the old box that your mother bought 10 years ago that still has a few cards left on it in it. No. Take time to go pick out something special for someone, or actually go buy them a gift, or send them a gift certificate. But whatever it is, it's going to be accepted. If you're concerned, I'm getting here that if you're concerned of rejection, of maybe you haven't been expressing yourself verbally, I think that that person will be accepting. And the second card, number 37, act as if your partner is here. So, whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. So, make, if you're not in a partnership, it's not saying to sit around and wait for someone to show up. But what it is try to make solid decisions, taking into consideration that you may have a partner sometimes too. You may meet someone, okay? Or if you have a partner and you're separated or you're out somewhere, what would they want? What would they think about what it is that you're doing or what you're contemplating, whether you have someone in your life or not? Be considerate. That's all this is talking about. Consider someone else's feelings, whether they're with you physically or even if you know you have an understanding with a person but you're separated because of distance. Don't present yourself in the world as if you're a single person, okay? This is just something. When you know good and well that you have a connection, you have a relationship, you have maybe even promised to be in a relationship with someone, or you are in a relationship and it's just between the two of you. Let your behavior reflect that and express yourself through gifts. Express your love through gifts. So maybe this is also saying when you go to get that gift, don't get something that is for the house. Like don't buy a vacuum cleaner or a blender or something that's not specifically for them. I mean, if you're gonna buy a golf club, something that would be for him, right? Or if you're going to buy her something specifically like a hair dryer for her, vacuum cleaner is for both of you, right? So, no, all right. When you be considerate when you do your shopping for your partner, okay. Don't buy something that because you like it, because you want it. Get them something that you know they would like and appreciate, even if you don't. Like season tickets to a sports team, uh, stadium, or whatever, however y'all do it. That may be great, but is that really what they want, or is that what you want? Um, Even a spa day, maybe that wouldn't be what they would want, you know. And if you get it for them, for the two of you as a couple, and they don't seem to be into it, don't get upset or angry. At that point, you have the opportunity to ask them, what would you like? What do you want? And that isn't an excuse to go out and just get a gift certificate for money, and that way you don't have to make a choice. Put some effort into whatever you do, but express yourself as you can. Don't put pressure on yourself. You know you're not a talker, then don't talk. But let your actions reflect your emotions positively. And if you are just holding back because you're holding back, you're busy, whatever like that, express yourself. Okay, so this would be Virgo, right? Ooh, number one, Virgo. Got number one. Listen with your heart. Takes us back to love is always kind. Listen with your heart. You're listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. And you could be listening with an attitude. You could be half listening because you're already formulating your retort in your mind during the conversation with the person. I think this is saying not to be judgmental, Virgo. Put yourself in other people's shoes, all right? What if you were in the situation? What would you do? What would you have done, honestly, if the feelings that are being expressed to you by this person are honest and true and real, and you can relate to those type of feelings? Then put yourself in the other person's shoes and try to listen with the best positive energy. Don't prejudge something. Be open to listening to the facts and put yourself in the other person's shoes. Libra is next. That was beautiful. And it's a number one, so I think it's also saying, as you would have others do to you, as you would have others do to you, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Mm-hmm. That's the golden rule, right? Or love thy neighbor as yourself, as thyself. Same thing. Ooh, for Libra, we got number 26, new love. 2 and 6 is 8. So this is something that is destined. This is something that's going to last a long time, if not forever. Embrace the new opportunity of love that is here. I mean, it could pertain to work opportunities or even spiritual growth. So something new is presenting itself, an opportunity for growth, opportunity for new jobs, or an opportunity to love someone. Be open to it. Be open to this love. Be open to this opportunity that you prayed for. And be open to receiving further gifts from Spirit. And be open to be grateful for the love that the divine is showing you, the protection that your ancestors have bestowed upon you as you are going on this journey. Embrace this new love. Scorpio. Hey, I think we're done right here. Last but not least, started with Sagittarius. Scorpio. One more. Okay. 58:45. Let's see if we can just. I'm not going to make it less than 60 minutes. Just because of the shuffle. That ain't going to happen. 58:58. All right, let's see. One last card for Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio today? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio. Thanks for watching, everybody. And like I said, I hope you guys get a chance to take care of you. So that's too many. We're not doing that. One, please. Just one. Thank you so much. And we get number 46. Spend some quality time together. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those that we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Spend quality time together. Make an effort, okay, to spend some time without a cell phone, with no distractions, without arguing, just spending some time, quiet, peaceful, honest, loving. Listening, talking, kissing and hugging. Revealing secrets, coming to a better understanding of each other's cycles and ways of communicating. Beautiful. This is lilacs and greens world here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So spend time with the person or persons that you have significant relationships with. So I think the general message is communicate, accept one another's ways of communication and methods of communication. Don't judge them, just accept them right now. And instead of trying to change them, try to learn them. Look at things from a higher perspective. And maybe that'll take you into a better understanding for the coming year. Okay. And the bottom of the deck, number 5. 5 is change. 5 is adventure, a new way of doing things. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. So share your blessings, share your wealth. Give the gift of you. Be kind. Give somebody a hand. Reach out to someone. Help them, maybe. Volunteer. Not just volunteering at the church and that community organizations, but volunteer to help one of your friends. Maybe they're going back home, and it's college break, and they need some help packing their suitcases or taking books back to the library, or something like that. You know, maybe you can hold something for them because they can't take it to their house. Things like that. Little things. Find a way to be kind to someone because it will energize you by seeing the appreciation that that person gives you, or seeing that your action actually helps someone. All right? So that's the collective energy for all of us going forward. Show simple acts of kindness. I think that's a good way to go forward in the next decade, 2020. All right? We're starting a new age, right? A new decade. The age of Aquarius is coming upon us by February. There's going to be lots of changes, lots of expansions, and we deserve to be able to enjoy all of these opportunities and be kind to yourself. Show simple acts of kindness to yourself, like going to the spa, all right? Taking some time for yourself, being kind to you. So, everyone, thank you so much for letting me share my day spa experience with you. And as soon as I get home, I will put a link to their website so you can check it out. And if you're not in the area, then definitely be sure that you plan a day like that for yourself. Somewhere where you can be pampered, doing something that you enjoy. Okay? And I'll be talking to y'all real soon. Hopefully later on, but I don't want to put that pressure on myself. And again, these little bite-sized romance angel oracle cards, I just think they're so cute. And I am going to be using them, hold them in my purse. So, along with the rest of my travel tarot. So, I'll be talking to y'all soon, and I'll be getting things together for the new year. And please enjoy the rest of the season. And happy birthday to Capricorn and Sagittarius and Scorpios, if I didn't get you last month, but I'm sure I did. And I will be seeing you all real soon. Please keep me in your prayers as I keep you all in my prayers all the time. We're doing this. We've come through a really rough time over the last couple of years. So I'm sure that the reward is going to be worth all the effort. And it already is, because those of you who have been doing this know that you have gained as much as you have endured, right? It hasn't been easy, but there have been beautiful upgrades and beautiful experiences and lessons, and your intuition has increased, and your understanding has increased, and your ability to love has increased or adjusted as need be to your advantage, right? So keep believing, keep trusting, keep loving. All right? Namaste, and I'll speak to you all real soon. If for any reason I don't see you before the end of the year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy New Year. All right? But I'm sure I'll talk to you before then. Be sweet. Love you guys. Bye. Mm-hmm.